Try to sell me a service that why are you calling? I got no problem. Microsoft, I've been using Microsoft products for 20, almost 30 years, and they've never called me before. What's the
I know that. So
yeah, no, no. May I speak with your supervisor, please? I mean, is this an official Microsoft call? Like, what? Why are you calling? What can I do for you? I have no need of technical support right now.
so we are receiving some technical errors from your computer, some hacking activities to our centralized server. That is the reason we are calling you today. Okay.
Oh, really? Well, let's start. Let's yeah. Well, you see people on my. Oh, whoa. Who am I speaking to exactly, please?
You are speaking with Tom Pastovich, junior technician.
Okay.
Okay.
I have my desktop right now. I'm looking at my desktop. Yes, I have been complaining about hacking.
Okay.
Is there any way that you can run any traps on my connection?
Sir, someone is trying to hack your computer.
Oh, I know
We have
that.
the hack.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Do not call me sir. I am female.
We have your
Hello.
ID.
I am not. Please do not call me sir. I am female. This connection is very bad, and I don't exactly believe that this is really Microsoft on the line.
Ma'am, this is regarding to your computer, and this is a very important call. We are receiving some errors from your computer. I told you before. Some
Can you
hacking
send me?
activities.
Can you send me the log so I can see them? There happens to be an open criminal investigation on this. I need somebody to contact the Tucson Police Department about this.
So I will show you the errors. Just be in front of the computer. I will show you all. You can check your own. I will just tell you the steps over the phone.
Please. I'm ready. I'm ready. Do you want me to open the command prompt?
Yes, the RAM box. Just open the RAM box.
RAM box?
Yes.
What?
Just press the Windows key. Press the Windows key and hold it once, and with the other finger press the letter R. You can see a RAM box. Okay.
Guess what? I'm sitting in a PC, a desktop, man. There's no RAM box on this. I'm at the command prompt. Are you talking about my phone getting hacked?
No, your computer, sir.
Don't call me sir again. It's time for you to give me your supervisor. Now. Please.
Okay. Give me your name. Okay, ma'am, give me your
I'm
name.
not giving you a damn thing. You're going to give me your supervisor. I'm terminating the call.
Okay, hang up the call. Okay. Hello?
I'm waiting. That was the New York boys. Okay.
What's the address of the emergency?
64 North Euclid, and it's not an emergency. It's a new incident in an ongoing organized crime complaint.
Okay.
Telephone harassment. Thank you.
Tucson Police, Roberts.
Good morning, Ms. Roberts. This is Tommy Tudor, Thomas, aka Thomas J. Wasserberg, calling from 64 Euclid. We just had a fresh incident. It's an open thing that Detective Hoffman has. The two numbers previous are 17122.
Okay, I'm sorry. First, tell me what's going on now.
I just received a call from somebody claiming to be Microsoft technical support.
Yeah, it's a scam. Just hang up on him.
Well, oh, I have the phone number and all sorts. I have the whole thing captured. It is a crime. There's an organized gang that has been doing this regularly to me for
Did you give them
years,
any
ma'am.
money?
Pardon me?
Did you give them any money?
Of course not. I have the whole thing
Okay.
on
So
video.
no crime was committed.
Pardon me?
No crime was committed.
The attempt. Are
There
you
was
are
no
you are
crime.
you the call center supervisor?
No, this is 911 communication.
Okay, I want to talk to the Tucson call center, the emergency call center supervisor about this. It's a non-emergency issue. It's an open investigation. There was just a crime.
Okay, what's your case number for your open investigation?
1712-240-223 and 1712-100-340. The detective assigned to it is Hoffman.
Just gonna read them really quick before I transfer you over so I can let the
Thank
supervisor.
you. Yeah, it's been going on. It's an internet organized harassment by electronic communications. It's an Arizona statute 1029 or 132916.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. 1 moment.
Thank you. Fucking idiots. I got a Tommy Tudor imposter calling me the imposter. I got Jennifer AJ's crazy Christian evangelical dude telling me I'm hacking Jennifer's computer when it's really the imposter hacking it. And I really need to be polishing stone right now. I only got 6 more days till the fucking show opens, and I haven't got it. I don't even want to talk about it. And I still have to go and like check on the what the Kiwi farmers officials are gonna say. I just got the little idiots jammering. I'm waiting for this Lauren Hamish or whatever the fuck his name is, the volunteer lawyer, to chime in, or someone like Alan Pardue, one of the heavy hitter mods, to make a statement that I can take downtown tomorrow, or yeah, some Monday. I got the whole weekend to deal with that, but Monday it's like I'm going silent on everybody. I'm not even going to open their fucking sites until after the show. Avoid it. Well, she got me on hold. She's looking for somebody. Probably fucking Winsky. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to speculate. I was busy when the phone.
So the second one you gave me that ends in 340 was about a stolen purse.
Oh no, that's not right. It's about the telephone harassment.
Okay, the first one is, but not this
Yeah,
one.
to put a note in that second one that it was an error.
I can't put anything in.
Oh, okay, because that was found.
So the first one was regarding a threat that was made.
Right.
And then the officer found there was no threat.
Now, I have no idea what the case number is, then. Let's make a new one. I was just called.
No, you can't make a case number without, you can't make a case without.
Hand me to your supervisor, please. No.
Okay, 1 moment.
Thank you.
Tucson Police.
Hi, Tucson Police. My name's Tommy Tudor. My legal name is Thomas Wasserberg. I'm a transgender female, and there's an ongoing issue with an organized gang of cyber terrorists that have been harassing me for years. Recently, I started getting phone calls from them threatening violence at the gem shows coming up next week. Captain Duffy assigned Detective Hoffman to it. I apparently had the wrong numbers. The numbers I have don't connect to the actual complaint that they're investigating. It's a 132916 harassment, and I'm going to be pushing for conspiracy, fraud, because they're ripping my shit off and making money defaming me. There's an impersonator also, which is a class 6 felony. That's going on today too. And apparently the impersonator is trying to scam. He's hacking. The impersonator is hacking somebody else's computer who's part of one of the gangs that's after me. There are two gangs that are working together to defame me. They're stealing my media, adulterating it, and reposting it. There was just a call that I'm sure was them playing a game. You know, it was a call from Microsoft tech support with people in the background jibber-jabbering. And the connection was very, very bad. And it came from New York, and I have the phone number that it came from. And I'd like to report that, and the person who answered the phone wouldn't call it a crime because I didn't give him any money. The attempt is a crime. The attempt is enough of a crime, and you know it needs to be added to this case. If you won't do it today, it's okay. My camera is running. I don't want to waste a lot of time or get bent out of shape with you. You're either going to take this report now, or I'm going to say, okay, fine, I'll talk to him on Monday.
Okay, so you're already speaking with the detective now?
Yeah.
Okay. I would recommend contacting the detective and trying to add that to your case.
Okay, I'll just wait until Monday with it. Rather than, you know, just like getting all indignant with you. That's silly. Thanks. Happy day.
Thank you.
Okay, that settles that. Let's see what the idiots are about. As long as the camera's running, give us some milk. Okay, we don't need that open. Oh, I need to talk to Ari. The camera's running. Okay, let's kill the emergency callback mode. Drag red button. Okay, fine. Now let's call Arianna. Hello? What happened? Hello? Are you there? Uh-huh. Oh, God. I have the camera running, but I don't have the speaker on. I got a call from New York from someone with a thick Indian accent and a really shitty connection telling me that they were from Microsoft's technical department. I'm like, what? Hacking, yeah, I don't know. And I don't know if it was the idiots or not, because apparently there's scammers that are doing that a lot. But I turned on the camera and caught a lot of it, and like this shit is just unbelievable. I wanted to talk to you about it. I'll read it to you. This is just nuts. This is just totally fucking nuts. Okay, here's the one I haven't answered yet. I'll read the whole fucking thread to you. This is just totally outrageous. This is like, you know, these people are like seriously deficient in up top. You know, the elevator does not go to the top floor with any of these people, right? Uh, okay, so it's my video, Trollmageddon in the making. You read my introduction to it? Okay, well then I'll just read this whole fucking thing for you. This is ridiculous. Okay, you know about Christine Chandler, and how she's like the queen goddess of kiwi farms. She's the head heifer. Right, right, right. Now, do you mind if I turn the speaker up and you get in on this? I hear you. It's okay. It's okay. Half the conversation is just as much fun. I was like, this is just totally fucking nuts. Oh my God, where's the latest? What's the latest here? Oh well. Okay. What it started with Christine jumping on okay, it started over on this Jennifer AJ's channel. She's the one in Canada that's up in the Yukon that's ripping my videos to post to the Kiwi farms, right? You see the one that's totally impossible to understand. Okay. Um, she's complaining that somebody hacked her computer and is trying to scam her. Me, I'm trying to scam her with a credit card, some kind of credit card scam, and hacked her computer. Um, but obviously it was the impersonator. Okay, so Christine come over and I lightened up on her over on Jennifer's wall because she was like, it's like this is an autistic child, and she has no malice toward me, so I lightened up with her. And she says I should watch this video so I can understand more. If I have any questions, can I ask them to you here on this channel? And I told her, thank you, but I would prefer not discussing this in public, and feel free to email me at my Gmail if you have further questions. So here comes Jennifer's friend, evangelist Dr. Robert McKim Sr. Right, right. With the do not believe anything Christine Chandler says. He has been trolling me for over. Notice he misgendered her. He's been trolling me for over a year. I wonder if he misgenders Jennifer. They are nothing but stupid morons. Since you seem to be cozying up to them and are in cahoots, I will include you in my report to the FBI, like they give a fuck. Your days are numbered, Tommy. Mark my words. And it was you are days. Yeah, so yours is a contraction for you are, and yours is a second person possessive you were wanting to use. And you seem mistaken about my stance on the Kiwi farmers, so I'm trying to get them prosecuted for harassing me for the past 2 years. Also, are you the person pretending to be sending Miss J threatening messages? So that's where it's going. And here's the stuff you haven't seen. Here comes Tommy Tudor. Okay, the fake one. Here comes Tommy Tudor. Where the fuck did he come in? Okay, here it is. Shut up, fake Tommy. You need to quit impersonating me and ruining my good name. I've been working for 20 years repairing my good name in the Rainbow family after all the damage you have done. and I just said, oh, bless your heart. Bye, Felicia. On to Dr. Bob. And, oh boy, to Dr. Bob. And then to the Tommy Tudor, it's like, you're incredibly stupid, fake Tommy Tudor. Scream at me some more. You know that impersonation's a class 6 felony? Did you know that? 5 years minimum. Hello? Oh, okay. connection. You know, I didn't know if the connection puked or you were just distracted. Um, oh, well, hell, get where you're going and call me back. I don't like to talk to you when you're driving. Oh, here's, you know, it's just too nuts. It's just totally fucking nuts. Um, you know, here's the latest one that I hadn't answered to yet. It was Tommy Tudor. I have proof that you have hacked Jennifer J's computer and turned over her passwords to Russian hackers. You caused her Firefox not to work. So right there, you know, I've got this thread full of like all this idiot like yelling at me this morning, telling me he's got an ID with the name Tommy Tudor on it, state issued ID with the name Tommy Tudor on it, which is quite possible because mine disappeared. On that note, I'm gonna let you go. Call me when you got a minute. Bye. Okay, now off to the idiots. Close this shit down. Back page ads. Oh, that's running. I forgot. We're fucking around with the trolls. I'm eating. I don't like fucking around with the trolls when I'm eating. It upsets my stomach. I think I'm autistic. They think I got Alzheimer's too. They think I'm an autist with Alzheimer's. No fuckers can just barely write that. All right. I don't know if this what's this looking at. Let's see what this is looking at. Oh, that's way too low. I should get it up a little more. Where's something I could jack it up with? Not too much. Here's something. Oh, that's much better. Well, it's much better. Okay, let's get back to this. Now you can see what I'm looking at a little better. We're at A and B. And the last thing I responded to was this extra duck sauce character, who was responding to somebody else about, it's like they think I'm, they're making fun of me about mentioning likes and things, likes and comments, and I'm an author, a publicist. I'm trying, I like to keep a handle on how people are responding, and one criteria I always had all through the years was there got to be at least 5 people for every one that's in my face that are being nice to me and respectful, or I'm gone. Yeah, if I'm getting rat packed and nobody's being respectful, fuck that, I'm out of there. In a lot of places, I'll just like make them ban me, and which is what I've been doing to these guys for years. So they just won't ban me. I'm just an awful person because I threatened one time to put an ad in Craigslist for Lisa Pardo's what's her name? Lisa Pardo. Lisa Pardo's infant daughter. That she was pimping out her infant. I was gonna pretend I was her selling sex with her infant daughter. They haven't forgiven me for that one yet. She hasn't gotten over that one yet. And everybody else either. So every chance, but he, and then they laugh at me for getting upset with them. At least I don't carry a grudge for years. I forget about this shit the next day. Okay, so anyway, is all autists feel the same way? Without likes, retweets, and comments, how does one know if they are loved and respected everywhere? They are incapable of understanding or processing emotion. This guy is like totally cold fucking piece of rote taught automated idiot. I know I'm loved and respected when people nearly break down in tears and hug me because of my music or something I've done for them. I know I'm loved and respected when the leaders of the bands I'm filming and writing about send me friend requests. I know that my work is being read and appreciated when I see that 75,000 people have read my intro to Quora in less than 6 months with almost 1,000 upvotes. Think about this real deeply, genius. I've been deliberately making myself a target for cyber terrorism since 2011. I have a meeting Monday with a detective and a city attorney who will be receiving the evidence I've collected with serious intent to prosecute you for AZ 132916, which is harassment by electronic communication. I will be able to get them to come after you for conspiracy, fraud, and impersonation as well. You know, he claims to be making money off of my product. You're looking at a potential for spending the rest of your life in prison because impersonation is a Class 6 felony, which carries a 5-year minimum. And, you know, the guy who was answering is the one that claims to kill hookers and have them in his freezer. He says, participation trophies are very meaningful to Tommy. And my answer to him was, do you know who the scribes of Israel were? I'm writing history as it happens, fucktard. Everybody's participation trophies count. Looking at what participation trophies you're going to be getting, hooker killer. And the meme I made was a picture aerial shot of the Kingman State Prison. and the text says, future home of www.kiwifarms.net. Conspiracy, harassment by electronic communications, and fraud are misdemeanors with a 6-month minimum. Impersonation is a Class 6 felony with a 5-year minimum. Let's see what kind of idiocy they've come back with on that. I'll give you an idea of just how stupid these people are. Just how, I mean, like, that they believe the things that they believe. It's just incomprehensible to me. That, you know, this is just all a program to gaslight me. I don't even know which one it is now. I say they've been going nuts all I don't even know which thread it was in there at this point because they've been all shit posting all morning. Okay. Okay, well that's what that is. I don't need to look at it at this anymore because it's the same old bullshit. No, it's just same old shit. So we don't need to look at that anymore. We need to go over to Kiwi Farms and see what the fuck those idiots are about right now. And then we'll close both of them down and go polish stone. It's already 1 o'clock. Fuck this. I've had it since 9 o'clock this morning. Fuck this. Haven't hardly done shit else. Oh, I'm number 3 right now. Oh, and Jennifer's the last one to comment. These are idiots. Okay, so here's my last statement to these guys. To those who see fit to be hostile, lewd, crude, offensive, or inspired to ninja edit my text, you will not be acknowledged at all, and most likely will just put on ignore. And Jennifer, I was responding, he sold to someone for beaning this fake Tommy Tutor and now attacking me today. Please stop, Miss J. I've never done anything to you. You're being harassed by a Tommy Tutor imposter. And if there's a credit card scam involved, that person is probably one Patrick Kelly, aka the Big Al Keylogger, a very despicable and dishonest man who works for the illegal covert government. Rabid Weasels asked Tommy what happened to the dentures. I said the insurance company denied coverage for the removal of a fracture bar in my jaw. I need to go to a pain management specialist to establish medical need. Doug Hitzel asked, why would you even admit this, when I was admitting again that yes, I'd masturbated a dog, and yes, I had sexual contact with a minor, but it was consensual and nothing happened. And my response to him was, because when the entire circumstance is considered, nobody sane thinks anything of it, and they understand immediately what intellectually dishonest chicken shit anonymous cunts you alt-right cucks really are for branding me a pedophilic child molester. I've been celibate most of my life and haven't had any intimate relations in over 20 years. None of you understand what kind of revulsion there is in the polite internet toward this site and all of the chicken shit anonymous deviants using this cesspool as a platform to terrorize people from, particularly in the transgender community. You also don't understand that you're not getting sued. There's a criminal complaint that has been sworn out and assigned to a detective for investigation. I will be delivering a disc to him Monday, and we will be going to the city attorney for them to evaluate the complaint. The detective and I agree that there is a conspiracy to use electronic communications to harass me. 2 separate charges carrying 6 months minimums. Anybody in the United States or Canada is extraditable to Arizona to stand trial for it. What do I think? Here, I've been celibate. What do I think I'll gain by sharing this information to the world? I don't think in those terms. I'm not out for gain. I'm just, relating my life as it happens. What do you gain by being a voyeur and standing in judgment of my life? And here's this anonymous idiot. I'm not a pedophile. I just tried to molest a child. I'm not a doggy diddler. I just diddle dog. God, you're a fucking stupid. And I at one point I said, you won't get anywhere near me, and if you do, you're not going to walk away in one piece. We've seen what happens to you people, old man. When you start shit with someone, they aren't having it. They call you out and shit your pants and waddle away in terror as fast as your spindly little legs can carry you. That's fucking idiot. We couldn't possibly make any edit worse than whatever comes from you. And then I left him with the meme. Bye bye, loser. See you next time. So feline, future home of the anti-Semite Tommy Tutor. This will only happen if you alt-right assholes win and throw me in a FEMA camp, but you're not going to get me there, because when the tanks roll, I'm going to be standing in front of them. Here's someone named XY Richard, who claims to have met me in Tucson in 2013, which would be impossible because I didn't get to Tucson until 2014. You were busking and took the opportunity to have a chat with my girlfriend and I. At that time, you denied being transgender and seemed to indicate you were doing it for artistic reasons or something. Is that still the case? No. Fuck you. You never met me. You're a liar. I wasn't here until 2014. But nice try. And Yawning Sneasel. Listen to him breathe as he waddles away after riling all those people up. He does not sound well and needs treatment. He has admitted to having hypotension in the past. I just don't get why the city doesn't take a more active role in his health, because my health is good. You're an idiot looking for problems that you don't even understand. I have upper respiratory problems. I was out on a long hike and was backpedaling hard, fell, rolled, did not hurt myself, got back up, and yeah, so I was a little winded. Big fucking deal. Idiot. And the hypotension that's all induced by meditation, you fucking moron. They should treat feral loonies like Tom, like the way they treat feral cats. Every now and again, round them up, give them some shots, neuter them, and release them again. Assuming they don't just put them out of misery and dump them out back, which in Tom's case is not like he wasn't on his way to the dumpster anyway. Okay, here's, are you the real Tommy asking me nicely? Oh hell, I post new videos today and this. Oh God. So the fake Tommy Tutor is Tom. uh,
10:14 a.m. Something odd that's happened yesterday. You know, we all know Bob is problem about fake websites and fake people pretending to be
dude.
Bob. Now, that's a different story, but it just seems people like to cover other people's ideas, especially Tommy. Tommy claims that posts I've been reading yesterday. Tell me someone's phone away. Are you sure someone's phone away? Well, I'm just joining in the fun of it. Can't tell. And thing is, I'm not really sure. Is Tommy trying a new tactics on me? Like, oh, I know I'm into it. Oh, both of them, if they were real one, if they gonna be doing this for years, I can't tell between. And although I don't think half the people cannot tell between the real Tommy and the fake Tommy. Because it's not the same. It's not like Tommy is pretending not to be Tommy. And you basically can't tell. So I think he's doing this because he got dismentioned. He can't remember the last post he posted and say, oh, I said that? Oh, it's gotta be fake. I don't remember it. So it's gotta be a fake Tommy. And then
This is just too fucking nuts. Let's see what else is going on here. That's it? running. Honestly, if that's deleted yet, oh good. Where does this fuck nuts live? Well, there's got nothing on this page. Shit. Well, he's an author. I'm getting eaten up by his book. It's just nuts. These guys have been doing it for years with the imposters. By getting in people's faces and make them think it's me. Next thing I know, people are hating on me. I totally don't need the stress. Not getting anything fucking done. I'm not going to be in the mood to get anything done when I get away from the desk. Smoking way too much. I don't want to have to buy weed again until Monday, and I'm looking like I'm going to barely make it through tomorrow. Barely make it through today, I mean. Already went through a pack of 4 aces I bought yesterday. Should usually last me 2 days. Cancel that. Shut. Be back later. Hi. Camera's running. The camera is running right now, just so you know. Well, my probably should take, I'm gonna take you off speaker, I think. Let's turn the speaker off. The cops open an investigation. Okay, but I need to. Get this shit, Mike. That exemption was bogus. We had to go to a different. Okay, that's what we want. We want a picture of Tom Madeira. Ha 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 ha. Wrong one. Huh. He's covering his tracks. Let's see where. Let's get this. Let's get this straight. Let's see what's going on. Oh, here he is. There's my boy. Let's see which one of these stuffed shirts am I going to use? I saw it. Hi. This is just totally fucking nuts.
It's about to start raining.
It's about to start
Again,
raining.
it was raining.
Uh-huh.
And
Hi.
hey,
This is insane. This is completely insane. This is just completely insane. Thank you.
how insane is it?
Well,
The one like the fake identities and stuff.
yeah, and then the people jumping on me, for like being the fake.
Oh, of course that's what they think. They're gonna think you're the fake.
Yeah. So
Because they don't know who the real is. I mean, they don't know. They just take the one.
they're just whatever. It's a big video game for them. I mean, it's
That's
just,
true. It totally is.
yeah, it's like they're playing fucking Super Mario or something with me.
And your FEMA camp fantasies, yeah, that's true. Real video games with real people.
Yeah. Well, no. See what I did. It's like, well, because that's what I did. In 1999, in 2004, I said, I'm watching adult cartoons. I'm playing adult cartoons instead. And that's what's going on. This is an adult cartoon.
Right.
This is totally fucking adult cartoon. This is nuts.
Oh.
Here, have fun. Go read the whole fucking thing. This is not. This is
Okay.
just insanity.
Okay.
So what brings you here? I thought you weren't coming around today.
Well, I wasn't going to. I mean, I'm stopping by because I'm in the area. But
Oh.
But I was sort of prepared in case. What are their names? Were coming by. They're they're not.
I need to go first.
Well, yeah. I mean,
need to
I
go.
told
think
you
she
last
was
night
up-
that I
you
think.
she was speaking?
Yeah, like I don't know. So there's some signs that say that she was, but then if she turns out not, that's just her personality. I feel really bad.
Well, the one outside the door was definitely.
Oh, the blonde.
One thing with toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, not talking about her. Just
Celia's definitely out there.
right, but that's the kind of thing that you just like get sort of that excited about everything, jumping around, and then the broken concept of time too. Like, let's do this beautiful thing. Oh, we'll be there at 11, and it's like 5 or something.
Right.
With the heroin user, it's the same. It ends up being the same, but a whole different,
We used to call it
different
color
timeline.
people's time.
What?
We used to call it color people's time.
Yeah, but it's not like that either. It's worse than that.
Well, color people musicians. I was jamming with black musicians. They fucking say, well, we get 3. And then like 5 they'd show up.
Right. Well, that's different still though. And same thing as like Peruvian time, Pagan Standard Time, Indian time, Native time, all that. But then what?
In San Andres,
Yeah.
the Colombians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Called the natives Mayanas.
Yeah. Typical. I mean, that's with the manana fairies. Chibidua calls it. Well, Chibidua calls it. That's the manana fairies are the non-material version of the shirt that carry you through that. In other words, if you listen to the manana fairies, then you will be on that time. But anyway, no, that's like 2 times in a row where they just don't show up. That's not beautiful. That's beautiful. This is great.
That's
Oh, I can use that? Yeah, that's true. Found it. Via Royal. Via Serios. What?
You know exactly where you got it?
I know exactly where I got it. It's Clark's friend's place. We found. I mean, the fun story with this is that this is like.
Oh shit, when I do it, I caught a big fat open.
This is the area at Zeno Royal where that you walk to get to the San Marcos Pueblo archaeological site, and they find pottery shards in there. Okay, I've worked on that one too. I look forward to it.
And then maybe some bigger ones too.
Yeah, the Royal where they found this stuff, there's so many like potential rock specimens, like so many I didn't even know what to do with it. I have any time.
I have this I want this
Look.
I would yes.
Like, this is all coming out here, and all this should be on here is like the tray, like I use for my ongoing work. And then the rest is whoever's working with it.
Yeah. Well, I knew it because I was doing it. Using the laptop.
Yeah. And then I had a tray like this one.
Yeah.
On that side of the desk, in the middle of the panel.
Was it? Oh yeah. So we don't think they're going to show up or anything. We just think they're not going to come here. We'll just see them on the street next time and like, oh yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. I really want to do this stuff.
And I'm probably gonna have to go check out this. Money. He's trying to give me money last night.
Which one? No one.
It's like, oh man, we have to pay $3 for glass.
Yeah.
And it's, I was gonna do that.
Well, that's
So now, he was wrong last night, he's not gonna remember.
right.
So now I gotta go get, I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, you want to get
Especially over something like $3.
you want to get some electric for cheese? Mushrooms? It's on there, is it? Oh, in the grocery store, of course.
This is too much at once. I've smoked too much of my tobacco, and the camera's pointed at the screen.
So, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah.
But let me back you up to someplace good. This. Oh no, this is a good spot. This is a good spot because they've gone off on this shit. This was my. Oh, here. Let's just go back to it. Go back to where I said hi. This shit's got to stop. Mastermind behind the credit card scheme. Mm-hmm.
The fake one.
The fake Tommy. But see, they think it's me.
No.
They think the other one's the real one.
Okay, let's. And where is how many places does the fake one show up? This one? Which one is that?
The fake one is only at YouTube, but it doesn't have any kind of.
Well, then, why would they think that one
these
was
people
real?
Just totally. I mean, they just. You notice how. Oh, okay, here it is.
Okay.
That's where it started. Right there. I went there specifically to get in his face.
Lauren O'Landry.
That's their lawyer.
Oh. So this is the one who would appear in court?
I doubt it. He's a volunteer. I have no idea what's going to happen. Because I'm not suing them. They're getting.
You can't really
I can't
sue.
sue them. It's just too fucking ridiculous.
So then what good is a lawyer getting on telling except just to threaten?
Well,
what's the point in having a lawyer?
Mainly, the charges I'm trying to build on are conspiracy, harassment by electronic communications, fraud, and impersonation.
Mm-hmm.
They're claiming to make money with my property. That's fraud. And impersonation's a fucking class 6 felony. The other stuff's just misdemeanors, 6-month minimums.
Mm-hmm.
Impersonation's 5-year minimum.
Wow.
33 have been mitigated.
Impersonation of what though? That's where it gets tricky. I mean, of you, but how?
This kind of impersonation is like
Okay.
way down the list, but it qualifies.
Okay. Here wondering why there's a wagon train of us being dragged into jail. And so who is this account?
That's me.
Oh.
See, I posted that.
So you have an account under your own name too?
Yeah, my
Okay.
own name. As you know, I
Your
had
own
to because they
legal
went in
name.
there. What happened was they started the thread, and then one of the AMBs got wind of it. Unless the AMBs like stimulated the starting of the thread in the first place, I have no way
Could
of
be.
knowing that. But I do know that the AMBs got wind of it and started impersonating me there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they let me know. So I went there and made one with my own name.
Oh, and this one.
Oh yeah, you know they're at.
I've already seen that one and then shared it with somebody else.
Well, you shared
Shared
that
it
with
with-
me, but you notice I took the name out of it.
Oh yeah, nice work.
But I spotted some probable trolls, alt-right trolls in Quora, asking fucking ridiculous questions.
But they do that anyway.
Right. I mean, just
I don't
totally
think those
off
trolls
the
are
wall
related to
questions.
these trolls.
No. But they're alt-right assholes.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
You know, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of cells of alt-right assholes. These guys aren't the only ones. Go look up Gamergate.
That's the thing with Christine, right?
No, I don't think she had. It was somebody else. It
Okay.
was something happened after they started with Christine, and somebody it was. I think it was a cis woman who was a game developer
Okay.
that they went off on.
Who is this?
That's one of the
Fine.
ones that claims to be transgender.
Okay. And you can figure out who they are?
I have no way of knowing. But, you know, it's what they'd like to do is dox, give you fake docs for people, send you after the wrong person.
No doubt. That's a good way to do it. So nobody really knows who anybody is.
I have no idea who anybody is except for the owners of the site.
Totally anonymous, yeah. Trolls.
You know, the owners of the sites, Josh Moon, Addie Cloray, and Joe DiBiase. The other sites that were going to be in this, that I was watching closely, have both closed down. You know, where I've been fucked over by these people, they both closed down. So it's just those three at this point. And then there's a couple of others that I have solidly identified. There's Tom Madera, he's an Air Force Academy graduate.
Oh, you told me about that person.
And a guy named Tom Butler, maybe. I don't know.
These
I don't care. It doesn't
these might be
matter.
impersonators?
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the reality is behind the bullshit. All I have to do is deliver the bullshit and demonstrate that this is going on.
Right. So this is the fake Tommy Tutor?
That's the fake Tommy Tutor, right.
And who is the one saying, I will handle the fake Tommy Tutor elsewhere? Is that the fake Tommy Tutor, or is that Jennifer?
No, that's the fake Tommy Tutor talking.
Okay. And then this is the real Christine Chandler or fake Christine Chandler?
That's, I don't know. Probably the real one, the way things are developing with her.
Okay.
It's a mind fuck game they're playing.
I see.
They probably created the Tommy Tutor account to drive these others nuts.
You have broken the law big time. You are in possession of American spam. That is a crime. You can't own food from another country. What country are they talking about?
I don't know. These people are like, you know, they all have elevators that don't go to the top floor.
Yes, I see that. Oh, the meatheads, bacon spam. Where did they get that from?
I
A
have-
bunker
I have
LOL.
no
Tell them to
idea.
man up and get a life of a real god.
Look at
Robert
this shit.
Stacy.
That's nuts.
Silence. Is asserted the FBI at the Canada-American border. Canada, all unnecessary arrangements. The FBI told him if we can get you to America, we can get you on a criminal complaint. And then this says, let's see in their range. Let's see if he's still.
That's her cartoon of me.
I've always liked the witch. You know that they're talking about.
Well, they're trying to say it's me. I disagree. That's crazy. Autistic.
Who are they calling autistic?
Me. Calling me a pedophile, autistic, a scam artist, dog fucker. I allegedly hounded some woman to death at YouTube. And that was nuts. I mean, like, I cut her off like months before she actually killed herself. It's like, I'm
Wait,
out
this
of
is
here.
569. What was the last one?
What?
I don't know where I am. That sounds like.
You know, if you feel so inclined, you can just always, like, if you'd like to make a comment, go ahead, and I'll just post it with mine.
Okay. And so this is because you said this.
What?
But you know this. You know who this is.
Oh no! I have I think I'm dying from COPD when I cough like that.
I'm sure. You don't make it easy. I mean, you don't make it difficult because that.
Well, that's a therapeutic cough.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a smoker's cough. Is what
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah, but it's I only cough like that when I've been hit. A joint.
Oh.
My lungs are clear.
Okay.
It's all from the bronchi up. It's mostly my sinuses, actually. I can't fucking breathe through my nose most of the time.
You're probably a skeevy twink.
So I don't need to prove any of this shit. It's gonna get proven when you all get fucking convicted.
It's sort of like, no, you're not there. You're defaming me.
Yeah.
Or you're not defaming me. Or I'm not defaming you. You're defaming me.
Right.
That's which one is defamation? Which one is the defamation, according to them? Skeevy twink?
I don't know, and I don't care. Because like all of the civil complaints will be like real easy to prove if I'm like going in there after they're convicted. So there's no reason for me to sue them if they're getting prosecuted.
Right. You
That was
just
the
have to
point of
wait
the
on
whole
that.
game. All these years, it's like I've been baiting them.
What does this even mean? This go fuck you. You are the real thing. Use this. How I know this. Dr. Bob just told me so.
Well, and then I'm the one that's demented. I'm the one that's got dementia, and she's talking like that. And I'm like 8 years older than her.
Well, neither of them signifies dementia. You or this. She just can't spell.
She can't spell.
And then
and she's got a speech impediment.
Right. So
too.
then that's other issues.
But she's also not real bright.
Mm-hmm. It's also not the same as dementia.
Right. I'm telling you, just the whole crowd. I mean, this one, the whole crowd. It's just, their elevators don't go to the top floor.
Right.
That should get interesting because Chris, I think realized. I think Chris realized that there is an issue there with an imposter. Well, look what she did. Maybe Jennifer knows, or I don't know.
That looks
They're
like
mad.
Jennifer's
Maybe
art. This
they're
is
mad
Jennifer's art.
Yeah, I think they're mad at Chris for dumbing up to me or something. I don't know.
Dumbing up to you?
Well, we came to some we got
Agreement.
on the
It's
same
about time.
page. Well, I'd never had any contact with her.
Right.
before.
Well, now you two can actually converse. So,
Maybe.
at what point are
Maybe.
you
I mean,
two?
she's real emotionally arrested, developmentally arrested.
I'm sure.
And she's like a child to talk to.
Yes. However, when are you two gonna start communicating on email?
When I'm not gonna reach out to her. Who knows?
Right.
I have no
Who knows
idea.
who she might be
and I have
connected
no
with.
idea how obsessive she is either.
Right. That's true. You never know. She might end up harassing you too.
Yeah, right. This little monster. I'm gonna see that little monster.
Feline dark mage?
No, the next one.
Oh yes.
That one's.
What's up with this picture?
That one. No, he probably stole it from someone. He's. I think that might be Emily. He's got a thing for. Emily, the porn star.
Emily who?
I don't know what her last name is. She's a cutie. She's young, long, dark hair, small breasts, small dick. And what was the name? There was a film that they did that I keep seeing here and there. Warm, fresh paint.
I don't know, but
that I think that's who that is. He's got a thing for her.
Okay. Oh yeah, I mean we know Sneasel is like
total
public enemy #1.
Total tranny fetishist.
And also hates himself.
I should find that thread for you where they're talking about who's good trannies and who's bad trannies.
I've already seen it. I mean, I've seen one that he posted.
Oh, you saw the one where it's just totally sexist and it's based on is she a fucking beauty queen or not?
Something like that. I've seen a couple of different things from him that it made me realize that he's more aware. He's like actually up on trans issues and like trans things.
But how do you feel about how do you feel about his claim that he's trans?
He doesn't seem trans. I've seen him on video.
You saw that video.
You showed it to me.
Or that one. I don't even I think sometimes they claim that's not him.
Oh.
I'm not, like I said.
If you Google Sneasel and you do the right
that
searches,
comes up
then
with
that comes up. Yeah.
Yeah, but and I mean I put it in front of his face a few times, and I've never had him own it.
Mhm. It's sort of like that. I want to be on the dark side. I want to harass people. Bring me into your evil crew.
There was one other thread where they're talking about all the wonderful wild cows, and that feline dark mage posted a comment saying that Jennifer was a friend, Tommy is the bully.
That's what they think.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because she's like, she just that they complimented her and she believed it.
Pretty much.
To try to get her against you.
I don't know what they did, how they turned her against me. I have a feeling they ran me. I think they've been running this imposter for months, and it's just now coming to a head.
Running the what?
Running the imposter at these people for months.
Possibly, but it's surprising you haven't seen the imposter.
He's got no content on his channel. I just haven't found out about him because he started commenting on other channels.
Vank, so what he said about this so-called fact litter from the real to me? What does that mean? Dr. Bob. Sorry about my PC. I just got hacked. I can't use my Firefox. Thanks a lot, Tommy.
Yeah, right.
What?
What did I do? Seven should have been here by now.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
I haven't heard from him.
Do you think he's stuck in the snow?
I have no idea.
He's coming from where? Montana?
Yeah, I got cut off, but you know, and he hasn't tried to contact me at Facebook either.
Yeah, you have to get.
I haven't been able to hit him up, and he hasn't tried to hit me up.
You get through the snowy area. I think you have to
Was
get
there
through.
bad snow this week up there?
I think there was. It's hard to keep up now.
They're all over the place.
Yeah. So I think it was through. Well, if you go down from, well, how would he come, like through Utah?
I'm not sure how he was planning on coming. Probably.
Yeah, then it would be snowed in. Well, maybe the Salt Lake City and maybe down through there.
I don't know.
But that area.
I guess that's how you got to come out of there, isn't it?
Kind of. Unless you go way around.
And he'd be crazy to get off the interstate in this kind of weather.
Right. Well, you'd have to probably get to an interstate.
Right.
From Montana. I guess the other way is to go through Colorado. 25, the Front Range. Depending on what part of Montana he's in.
The Front Range?
If he's in the eastern, yeah, like the
If he's in the eastern, he can come down the front side of the Rockies.
The eastern side of the Rockies is called the Front Range.
Right.
Yeah, he could come down that way, like through Denver and Santa Fe.
I don't know. I think he's further west because he was talking about bopping out to California first.
Oh, well then
and he's got to go to Nevada.
Okay, then that would
He's
put
got
him
to go
through
to Vegas for something,
then,
brother or something.
Yeah, that would kind of put him on the middle route through Utah.
Which is snow.
Yeah. Or if you went through Cali, he might be able to get through a different way, but it's gonna be tough. Okay, you've talked about these things. Yeah, I explained. This is very well written. So if someone has a question about you having Alzheimer's and
right, I mean that's why I wrote that. That's like facts, man, facts. Tommy,
it's not.
Facts.
It makes it
Frequently
clear you're
asked
with it.
questions.
Yeah.
I probably should set up my channel, reset my channel. Just take my channel down and redo it.
I would.
Using that.
What happens to your videos that are on there?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't care. I just really don't care. Years ago, I thought I was gonna like be archiving things and keeping things in order. I've been working on my autobiography all these years. And it's a living history of the secret Civil War in America. Is my autobiography. And I've been just like getting hounded here and harassed all over the internet all these years. I've never been able to like archive anything anywhere where I could get back to it easily.
Yeah. If I bever in you, I should own the Golden Gate Bridge by now and own the whole USA. Please not take a dumb Ken Dane like the one you see on TV.
I don't understand. I just totally don't understand any of this shit that she says.
He sold to someone for beaning this fake Tommy Tutor and now attacking me today. Attacking you? For what? You're not attacking Jennifer.
No, I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Yeah, what she's saying is really confusing. Yeah.
It's too nuts.
See if we can see you as if you a window and you are still a man, not a trans like we told you. You're a real male, the like fact most of the state. I don't even know.
What do you think about using the bulletin board with the black cloth on it to hang all the finished jewelry, or leave them in bags like I've got them? Which do you think? Should I bag everything the way it is, or put it out, display it on the board?
It kind of depends on how much space there is.
Well, the board doesn't take up any space because it stands.
True. The board put some things on the board, but then leave some things bagged.
But we don't have that kind of volume. No, I mean,
think there's enough to
bagged is for people to buy it fucking dozen at a time.
Oh, okay.
But maybe maybe what I'll do is leave the stuff that's really dirty cheap and only put the good shit up on the board.
Well, definitely, like the $5 crystals.
Right, leave that shit in the bag. We'll always do.
Yeah.
We'll always do the $5. That's how we make the $5 crystals. Bam, just
Bag
like
'em.
that.
Yeah, I like that idea. But then the nicer ones, like the
I mean,
ones where you
anything up
kinda
to
have
anything
take
up to anything up the 5s and 10s.
Mhm.
You know, the cheap tumbles. You know, the cheap shit. Bag it, boom, and
Yeah.
the nicer stuff up on the board.
Yeah.
All the earrings up on the board.
Earrings on the board for sure. Those are nice. Future home of kiwifarms.net. What does that mean?
That's the Kingdom State Penitentiary.
Oh.
I know that's going to get some.
Cute
Can
one.
you share that around for me, please? Get it in places. Put it in people. You know, put it around. There's a lot of people that have been fucked with by the kiwi farms, in your sector of the community. Is where they're fucking with most people.
Is this the right way? Video camera.
What?
Oh.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. But you know, you have better access to their victims than I do.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
As far as your audience as opposed to mine. What are you doing? I have that.
Oh, you already have it.
Oh yeah, you don't have
Okay.
to save that.
All right, you put it up. Okay.
Yeah, I created that. So I just
Then send it to me and I'll see where.
See, that's
where
what she come back with. And that's why I came back with. Oh, is that your FEMA camp fantasy?
This.
Right. God, I'm gonna lock me up for being anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Zionist.
Right. That's different things for
Yeah, big
one, and for
difference.
another. Yeah, that's not. How is that FEMA camp?
Well, no, that's what they think is they're gonna lock everybody up. They're gonna take over. The white nationalists are gonna finally gain control, and they're gonna lock everybody else up.
It's not gonna work. I mean that's a
It's
fantasy.
It's a silly fantasy.
Yeah.
Right? They've been playing video games all these years.
Right. That's true. I see. Who is this XY Richard?
I have no idea, but he's a lying motherfucker. I wasn't here in 2013.
Oh right.
I didn't get here until 2014. 2013, I was in Austin. I mean, they aren't even really good, you know. I mean,
That's funny that it's like a straight up lie because you weren't here then.
well, yeah, you know, it's hard to think that these people are actually like, you know, intelligence officers, like tasked to fuck with me when they can't even
Right.
do
Well,
their
that's a good
homework.
trick because somebody might fall for that. I mean, if they don't think about where, like, this is like to rile you up to get you angry,
Right. Well, that's the gaslight.
and then all you have to, then all you'd have to say is like, yeah, you weren't there at the time, but you have to look at it and see what the info is. Why the city doesn't take a more active role in health. What does that mean?
Hypotension.
Hypotension? What is it's the opposite of hypertension?
Yeah.
What?
Well, in a meditative state, I'm able to lower my blood pressure to about 90/60, and
Okay.
my heart rate get it down around 60 beats per minute. And This idiot thinks that's a sign of like disease. There's the fake account. Is that one?
Oh, which one? Which fake
The
account?
one
The-
using the one using the orange shirt, the orange sweatshirt in the profile.
Oh, I know.
is
That's the
phony.
fake. That's fake,
Right.
Tommy.
Where's my box?
And that's Jennifer.
That's Jennifer, and that's Dr.
Dr.
Bob.
Bob. Dr. Bob or Bob?
Bob.
Dr. Bob.
He's a Bob. See my box?
Hmm?
You see the change box anywhere? On the floor?
Why would it?
It should be right here,
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
not.
don't see it.
but I had emptied it.
Oh, right. So it could
But
be.
it should have gotten back there. And if it was there empty, maybe I took it in that bag. No. Huh. That's weird.
Is this the fake Tommy saying, I've never sent mail to you? The fake Tommy Tudor probably has. He is pure evil. I've been locked in mortal combat with him for 20 years trying to reclaim my identity from him.
Right.
And then this, someone who you wouldn't even write like this.
I know. And anybody who knows me knows that I didn't write any of that shit.
What's this about?
And I have a real unique slang I use.
You do.
You know, as I'm pulling shit, I'll use shit from like the 30s and 40s sometimes.
Yeah, the imposters don't do that.
Yeah, right. And then,
But they have to know you to know that you do that. Like these
Right.
people wouldn't even realize.
Well, they all know about my alliteration, and none of them can get it any good.
Right. It's the main thing is it's consistent.
Well, that's it. You know, I've been writing all my life. Okay. And I have my style. It's fucking obvious, and to anybody who knows it, and a lot of people dig the shit out of it because they get, it's very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny writer. I've had since I got to Quora, I've had 75,000 views.
Cool.
Yeah.
No doubt. You do a lot there.
Well, I'm fast.
That's true.
No,
Fast writer.
I'm a fast writer. Because
Most of the time.
What?
Most of the
Most
time.
of the time, it just depends. Most of the time, it's just right there, because I'm not writing much, 3-4 paragraphs about something I already know about. So it just pukes right out.
And people do fake being trans. That's not that this
Why would
nobody in the
anybody
right.
fake being trans?
Well, apparently now in the past few years, people fake being trans because they want sympathy from somebody or they think that it'll get them benefits. It's stupid. But I've actually heard. I've heard of this happening.
Say
'cause
about me.
I have a friend that did that. My friend in the Bay Area that shared a space like with somebody who somebody moved in and was like they were like oh you're trans, you're they gave him a place off to keep him from being on the street.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Faking being trans to get some kickdowns from the queer community.
Yeah, but I mean, in most places that is not you don't get anything. There's no way you wouldn't get any benefits from being trans. So who would want to? But there's certain modern circles where you get it.
So if you live in the neighborhood, being trans is to your advantage.
It is, yes. And it seems people it seems like that some people think I don't know it's not right wing people, but it's like it seems like that trans issues in the mainstream, maybe in the mainstream media are now getting in a political way getting sympathy and getting coverage, getting attention.
Oh yeah.
They are now. It's happening. So they're capitalizing on that too. But that's not the
But
same.
it's so
it's-
easy to tell
Yeah, exactly.
a
If you-
real transsexual or intersex person from a gender transition.
right, my friend
It's
could tell.
real easy. From the time they're little, real transgender people, really intersex people that need to get the surgery or really are born fucked up
Mhm.
physically. There's a persistent insistence for your
Mhm.
whole lives, starting very, very young usually, and almost always never after like mid-puberty.
Right. Well, and also, how does somebody present themselves? What how do they? I mean, obviously, these people they have a name that's line with what would appear to be what would seem to be their preferred gender.
Well, that's
But
the thing.
they-
It's like I've been telling them. It's like if you have to ask, you probably aren't.
Who has to ask?
They are always asking, "How do I know if I'm transgender?"
Oh, no, that's not necessarily so either, because what are they comparing it with? Transgender compared with what? Or sometimes they may have a limited idea of what transgender is, what constitutes
yeah.
being transgender, and with these the people that pretend to be trans to get benefits or attention they don't have. I mean, yeah, they don't really have. They have some idea of sort of what it is, but they also are going on the recent understandings of what else is included in it. So they're like, well, trans can include me, but they all it is it's not. They don't actually seem to get. They don't. I guess they might be seeking therapy in other situations.
Well,
They could
I've
be
been
that, but they're not like going to get hormones
I've
or
been totally
anything.
misdiagnosed all my life
Yeah.
and subjected to all kinds of fucking chemotherapy, psychochemotherapy.
Yeah.
When if I had the right hormones, none of this would have been
Right.
happening.
Yeah, I mean, I think generally also these people that pretend to be trans don't take hormones. They're not. I mean, because if they do, then you're in for the changes.
Oh well.
Right. Or they stop. I mean, they could use it and then realize that that's not what they expected. And
That's not what the advocates are trying to say. Is that most people who stop because of social pressures make it impossible for them to transition comfortably.
that's most of them. That's a discussion about the people who stop transitioning for different reasons. And
a lot of people stop hormones because the doctor orders them to because their kidneys are fucked up or
there's
something.
other health issues, yeah, for sure. I mean, hormones aren't for everyone, but that doesn't mean that one's not trans.
Well, the ones I go to bat for, because I have a couple of friends like this, is people who by circumstance are stuck in the closet.
Right, that's another reason. Is that I mean, but that's part of social pressure. It's not. It's not based on their.
Pre-ops and post-ops are dissing them. Oh, they're just part-timers.
Yeah.
Weekend warriors.
Part-time is still different though than like going back to their old name, not really presenting out in public, like when they never presenting as their
now stuff.
Right, and hopefully they still will do it in the future. And a popular thing these days with our friends of friends is to be just just gender fluid, gender queer, in their presentation.
The way the hippies have always been is just, hey man, you are you. You're a person, you're a human, and you label yourself.
Right, and with energy, but it's an energy of a spirit.
And yeah, you're a spirit being, and spirits are beyond of sex and gender.
Right.
And then that's so, and that's where a lot of conflict is, and it's all Dunning-Kruger syndrome, all fighting with each other.
Right.
The people who believe the conservative lies versus the people who believe the liberal lies.
But there's social ways to communicate too, social cues about gender presentation. It's not strict, but that can
Well,
also
I
help.
was talking
as
about
you
this
know,
earlier.
hopefully.
Or I'm very comfortable with like the idea of being two-spirit.
Mhm.
I just, I have a male aspect, and I keep him suppressed and on a tight leash, and that's the way that is. And most people can appreciate it, especially if they've ever seen Tom come out. They don't want to see Tom. They like Tommy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then that's more like arguments of mental illness. But
That's not mental illness. That's like pretty healthy coping with it. I
true.
think.
That's true. That's a big
It's not
difference.
to hurt anybody worse than they needed to
Right?
get hurt to get away from them. That's a real good sign.
Good call, because coping is a coping mechanism is something that should be considered, and something that this crew is not considering at all. Like, what they don't have their own coping mechanism for dealing with their issues or dealing with when they encounter problems. Of course they do.
Yeah, it's called Jack Daniels.
Well, that's okay too.
And cocaine.
Not as okay, but still.
Yeah, well, it's these people are always, what is it? Thou shalt not judge because thou art a fuck up too. Is that how it goes?
Generally.
Yeah,
Do your best.
They get down on people for being a certain way, and then they're in denial of their own shortcomings. It's easy to target a minority when there's a fuck up that's not quite so repugnant to the majority. It's like to suppress your own low self-esteem over being a fucking sleazy scuzzball. You go and cast stone at somebody you think is sleazier. You look at the way the Zionists argue. They say, well, what about in Syria? Look at India. That's what they do. We don't chop the people's heads off, and we let the queers run in the street.
Oh, like how not bad it is. That's what you're saying. Like there's.
Well, yeah, you accuse somebody of one thing, that they know that they're guilty of, and they just say, well, this person's guilty of something worse, to deflect from any kind of self-appraisal.
So do you think some of this has been updated?
I don't see anything new. Let's see. Go to last.
That's that video again. That
I haven't. What video is that?
It's some signs of mental illness in the elderly, which it looks like it's not even. Oh, there it is. But other.
Now I'm gonna need to check on that one because that looks like a new one that I have to go after.
Oh.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna leave it all alone until Monday morning. I'm just gonna collect the links and send them to the cops. Bring them to the cops. What time are you available Monday? Or are you?
I'm available Monday.
Oh, good. I want to get going early because I really need to work on the stuff. I mean, like first thing in the morning, I want to be in space, like at 8 o'clock if you can do it.
8 o'clock. Okay.
Really, I want to get it out of the way and get back here and work on stones.
It's work on stones, right? I mean, that's kind of the first day of that.
That's my last week to do it.
Yeah, I need to color my hair that one of those days, Monday or Tuesday, but I can start at 8 a.m.
Cool.
What is it, to the police station?
Yeah, it's over like Grant Miracle Mile.
Okay.
Which is cool because then we can stop off at the Chinese market and get some stuff.
True. Cool.
Oh, and the fries too, and I can get a couple of boxes of Big Newtons.
Cool. Yeah, I should.
My big bars are not available anywhere else. Ones that I'm willing to buy, I won't buy the Newtons. There's one package that's like got 4 sleeves in it.
Yeah.
And that's the only one I'll buy, and the only one that's carrying it anymore is fries. So I get 2 at a time, and it lasts me a week or 2. That's how I control. That's how I control my compulsive eating. Is my philosophy is don't quit anything that you love. Just learn how to moderate it.
Yes,
'Cause
agree.
Well,
It's not going to work.
It's more stressful to give it up
That's right.
than to learn how to control your appetite.
That's true.
Okay, so, yeah, Monday is gonna be really big for doing,
Get down on it.
Yeah, get down on it. What about the flyer?
What about the flyer?
Did you like it?
I didn't look at it yet.
You need to
Look at it before you read it.
Okay.
Oh, where is it? In my Hotmail?
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't have a Hotmail open right now. Let's get some of this shit closed, huh? Why is this flashing? Oh, it's Christine and Stacy talking, and I can't say anything to them. You know about the vigil? Oh, did you want to read that?
Which vigil? No.
There's a candlelight vigil here in support of the Women's March in Washington at
Oh.
6.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know it was a vigil, but I heard there was
Yeah, it's over at Armory Park.
Right. Oh, well, it might be raining at the time.
Well, yeah, that's what the conversation is all
Oh,
about,
okay.
and the 420 family's upset because there's one of burlesque shows tonight from 7 to 11, and so they're forcing the TDC to be out on the outdoor stage, and everybody's all like, "Oh shit! Couldn't they have just made it from 8 to midnight in the hall?" And now they were talking about just trying to push on them to do a short show inside was what they were talking about.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, play
If it's
until
gonna
6.
rain, then nobody's
Yeah,
gonna be
play
there.
until 6:30, and they
Yeah.
can change the set in a half hour.
Yeah. Does anything need to be taken care of outside in the back?
I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe you want to cover the bed up though.
I don't care.
Okay.
Unless
As long
you
as it
care.
doesn't mold.
Well, he's got a. Did he take? Oh, he took it down. He took it down. Did he take the? He took it with him.
What? What did he take with him?
Better not take it.
What is it? What color? Oh, that one. Yeah, so I'll help you with that. Let's find out.
Then you need to look at that thing.
Huh?
You need to look at the
We need to look at the flyer, and then let's look at the price of canopies.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to do that. Maybe I'm going to call the show. I seem to remember her saying something about being able to rent us one.
Right, that would be cool.
Yeah, but if they're cheap enough, it might not would be worth the while. So it wouldn't hurt to have one. If we're going to do shows, we need them.
Right.
Okay, where am I? Close. What's this? Goodbye. We don't need that anymore. That's definitely not needed. We only need one Facebook. Leave that. This is a shitty place. I don't like that site anyway. We don't need that. We need a Hotmail. I don't know why it's not signing me in. There's you know, they've got completely different code for talking to a cell phone than to do talking to a PC. And this is a fucking wow, this thing's a business desktop that really doesn't have all that much guts.
Look at the updated one.
So it's, you know, it's the server for the local network, and it doesn't really, it only has like 8 gigs, it only has like 4 gigs of memory. Isn't there any way you can get more resolution out of the pictures underneath? Can you bring, is there any way to bring the images up from underneath? I mean, this looks good like it is, but that's too gray under there.
Right, because you can't actually see what it is.
Right.
But
or
if
maybe
then
you
it
know
would
what
take away
else?
from
You know what
text.
else?
What?
Is jam some tinies, you know, reduce the text to a point or two, and drag some tinies into these spaces.
Tiny what?
Anything, you know,
More
small
images of
thumbnails.
stills.
Yeah, more thumbnails.
I'm worried about having it be too crowded and then not.
I understand, but you know, if you just drop, you know, the ad copy can go down a point or two without a
I
problem.
guess it depends on where it's going to be.
Which is going to leave you a bigger space. It's going to leave you a big enough space here for a thumbnail. It's going to leave you more space here for a thumbnail. It'll leave enough space down here for a thumbnail, and maybe down one in the other corner, which will make it'll bring the copy out more. To have see, it's too gray down at the bottom.
But it's true, and I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be so clear underneath that you can't see the copy. So I guess the answer to that is thumbnails.
Yeah, more thumbnails, a little smaller text and more thumbnails. You know, circle the text with thumbnails.
I'll try it.
Cool.
I don't have the laptop, but you know, I'll try it sometime, and maybe tomorrow. And
well,
then,
yes, tomorrow, because we want to pushing this thing around this week.
The thing done by Monday. Okay, so it needs to be tomorrow. All right, so I'll try these thumbnails and see what works, see what comes up, and I'll do a version, and I'll send it to you, hopefully. And then I like that this text is bigger, because then that makes it more. Because
no, I like that's great. That's really great. Great.
So just everything down a little smaller.
That's really superb. It's a really superb ad. Really superb ad.
Glad you like it.
Huh?
It took me a while to just place the photos.
Well, just the layout is good, but we need more photos. Smaller print, and circle the print with thumbnails.
With whatever, does it matter what it is?
Anything that, you know, anything works.
Okay, let's just try different things.
Yeah, whatever trips your trigger on that.
Okay.
There's all kinds of groovy shit we have pictures of.
That's true, and I have other pictures somewhere else too.
This one with the shadows is kind of cool.
The shadows is cool, but then it also makes it hard. That's why
It makes it hard to see what's in
some
it.
of the things, but
But
just
that's okay. This is
overall-
just like, you know, that's an enticement. You know,
Yeah.
the sun is on the stones.
it is.
People want to see those
The
stones.
lighting was really good that day.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So you're gonna boogie?
Yeah. Just let me know
Oh
how
no,
much
we're
those
gonna look and
canopies
we're
are.
gonna see what canopies are first. Oh. Okay, that's the cheap shit. There's 87 to 120. This is junk. Now we may be able to find something cheaper, but that's what you're looking at for the junk.
285.
Well, that's got more to it. It's probably I don't even want to look and see what's in it, but you know,
Yeah.
the here, see here the sides.
Oh.
Oh well, that's the whole. Wait a minute.
Well, 37.98.
37.98 with sides. What's going on here?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we could do that right now.
Hello, you've been selected to participate in a short 30.
What is going on here? You gotta be careful because it might just be the sides. It might not be the frame.
Right.
Brand new, used on original packages. Should be the same features. Brand new in box. Durable waterproof framework. Great for commercial. This, yeah, fuck.
Want to do it?
Fuck yeah. What? Fast and free shipping? Yes. Fucking yes.
So is there anything else that is
No, I've seen these before. I mean, the frame is shit. The frame is gonna be shit. And I mean, we might have to, we might be able to do something to reinforce it a little bit.
Right. So we're still gonna get it though.
Well, for that price.
Okay. Do you want me to cover it?
Would you please?
Yeah. And you can.
Okay. Well, what we can do is, what we should do is like, okay, that's 3 hours of that bullshit, and we're getting into some things that the assholes don't need to see. So anybody's actually watched this all through it, the whole thing, is either a law enforcement officer, and I thank them for doing it, or it's one of the trolls, and
just
hey,
cut it off.
Namaste, motherfuckers. And if this is really just a legitimate friend, someone from my family and friends watching it, thanks for watching. Happy day. Bye.